Praise the Lord. Good morning. Case in point. I joined a support group dealing with and concerning those of us who have been diagnosed or inflicted with prostate cancer. And as you share your story with others who don't know you have cancer, sometimes you can get a revelation or realization from the person. Hey man, I went through the same thing. That's how I'm being introduced to this procedure called CyberKnife, because my former manager / director / mentor told me about it. So I reached out to someone who belonged to the same local church as I used to belong to. They still there because they had shared with me that they are going through treatment for prostate cancer. So I've been reaching out, but there's been no reaching back. And that's my fault, my mistake, because we try to ascertain, or we assume that just because a person is going through the same thing we're going through, they're going to reach back. And sometimes we get upset, like wondering, why this person not reaching back? I'm going through a divorce, they going through a divorce. I've been cheated on, they've been cheated on. I've been stolen from, they've been stolen from. I have cancer, they have cancer. I lost my dad, they lost their dad. I lost my mom, they lost their mom. I lost my child, they lost their child. So we tend to assume that the person is going to reach back simply because they've gone through or going through or went through the same thing we're going through. But that's not the case in point, y'all. People are fickle. My daddy used to say people are fake, phony, and foolish. My mom used to get mad about it because my dad was a rough rider. He didn't cut no corners. He said it, and let the chips fall where they may. But he said it purposely and properly too, although it might have been powerfully painful. But he said it directly to you, so there was no wiggle room. So I've made that mistake in ministry. We try to attach ourselves to pastors who tell us they need help, or we see that they're local attendants, or they have no children at the local church. Some pastors say, hey, come help me build this local church. I need children in order for the local church or synagogue or mosque to survive. But that is not always the case, because everybody don't want a Robin. Batman did not want Robin. Batman told Robin to go home. Black man and Robin. As I leave this alone. So don't get upset because the person doesn't reach back, although you're going through the same thing, because the revelation and realization is that the person who doesn't reach back, you might be the person to walk with them through their ordeal or cancer diagnosis. So I found myself getting kind of peeved and upset. Wait a minute. The Lord beat me up and whooped me once before for trying to attach myself to someone else's wagon or cart. See, this is the question, or the question statement, or the case in point. Did the Lord send them, or did you send yourself? Did the Lord attach you all to one another, or did you attach yourself? As I leave this alone. So don't get upset. I thought the brother would reach back, but I don't know. It's not for me to figure out someone else. I had to figure out myself, and sometimes that's a quagmire, an enigma wrapped in a riddle. As I leave this alone. So try to encourage someone. Try to be there for someone. Try to be strong for someone else. Don't get upset because they don't reach back, because it says reach out and touch. And I believe in outreach and touch. Reach out, outreach. If they don't reach back, that's fine. You don't know why they're reaching back. Just try not to figure out why they're not reaching back. They don't have to. It'd be nice if they did. It said, how can two walk together unless they agree? If I'm drowning, I need somebody to pull me out of the lake, the pond, the river, the body of water. It's just deep. People are so fickle and fickle-minded, but it's not for me to figure them out. I got to try to figure myself out as I leave this alone. So don't get upset. They don't reach back. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You don't know why they're not reaching back. They don't have to reach back. The truth is that you reached out. Your part is already done. The hard part is trying not to figure out why they didn't reach back. You keep reaching for the Lord. He'll keep reaching for you, and do the best you can with what you have where you at. Peace. Don't be upset. It's okay they didn't reach back. You keep reaching out to others who will reach back. Peace.